everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. The New York Knicks coming to this one following a loss, guys, to the Jazz. Outside, Suggs. Back to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. It's rebounded by New York. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Harden, no good. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league. And he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Suggs. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Harden. Back to Edwards. Driving the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness of the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Suggs. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Now, here's Suggs.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And stolen by Hayward. And they're moving it up. Shot's good by Turner.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here is Harden. He lines it up. And Flagg throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Wagner. And Orlando again with the bucket.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot. Mr. Wagner.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And Suggs throws it down.
Now, this is a guy putting his physical gifts to work. Jalen Suggs, no doubt on the dunk.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Out to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And just miss after miss right now. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
On the wing, Turner. Back to Suggs. Down low. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer. Hayward. And it's flagged with the rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Harden outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution.
To the paint. E with the steal. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Orlando bringing the quarter to a close with
Orlando 17.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
So it's Orlando now. The Knicks making the shot. And it's Whitmore missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Shot by Collins, no good. Magic leading by 5. Here's E. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York with the ball. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. In the corner, it's Jang. No good from outside. Pass to Whitmore. Now E lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. Here's E. Lays it up and banks it in. E's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Collier. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Isaac a screen. Black. Off target from three-point range. And so it's New York with it. Trailing by 5. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back over to you, Kevin.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's E. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Pass to Whitmore. Bamba with the block. Here's Harden to the middle. And here's the break. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor. Nicely done to get out in transition.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Harden surveying the D. In the corner, it's Flagg. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Here's Flagg. Rebounded by Isaac.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Misses the finger roll. At the elbow, it's Flagg. Missed inside. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic leading by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Flagg. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Looking to get it going. And Flagg with the nice bucket inside. Flagg's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Suggs. Wagner from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Knicks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
And the shot goes in. He's got 8. Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he finds matchup problems with that size.
Down low. Magic moving the ball around. Suggs looking around. And the 3 off target. Knicks trailed by 4. Edwards getting the close range 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Magic leading by 4. Here's Suggs. Lays it up off the glass. Suggs has got 6.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Lock up there for Edwards. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. Here's Orlando now. Pass to Hayward. Back to Suggs. Hayward outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Knicks trailed by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Pass to Black. Wagner, right side. Off target with his 3. And so here is New York. 4-point game. And here is James. Here's Collier. Going inside. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Magic leading by 4. Wagner outside. Now Black. Still yet to score. Shoots over Collier. Black, no good.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
And finished off by Jang.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Barnes outside. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Knicks trailed by 3. To the inside. And stolen by Hayward. For the 3. And Harrison Barnes gets the 3. Barnes has got his third basket of the night.
And they have been relentless from defense. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And we've reached the end of the third.
The Knicks, 36. The Magic, 40.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Magic leading by 4. Black with it. Pass to Whitmore. Good on the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Harden right side. Now here's Jang. Takes the 3. Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, and you can definitely see a difference.
Well, when you've got big-time athleticism and power, Jonathan Isaac, be aggressive at the cup.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy. When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
From the arc, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Cleared away by Suggs.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
That's off.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
There's the try. Oh, one-handed!
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Harden. It's Harden down low.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
Now Wagner. Suggs outside. Here's a good screen. Turner fires. Wagner. Turner outside. Here's Wagner. Beyond the arc. Down it goes for 3.
3-point goal.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And that one's good, Suggs.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And ever win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Suggs.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it all. Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Here's Suggs. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. The dunk to punctuate. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball.
47.
And here is Suggs. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd will...
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy.